Murky thoughts under the King of Air. Murky thoughts is the complete opposite of the King of Air. So maybe there's some mental fog. Yeah, it's this manipulation, this sabotage, this confusion. I guess it doesn't really matter if someone is projecting this energy onto you or not, because when you are the master of your mind, these energies can project all day, but they just bounce off, right? Or the King of Air is he's proficient at like sorting through what's his and what's not. He can cut through the glamour and illusion. So if there is any mental fog, he can cut through it quickly, and he does this by staying in alignment with his vision, with his higher self. He trusts his vision. He trusts the information that he's received from his higher self. Anything that goes against that, or anything that tries to get him to change his mind, he just detaches. He detaches from it, and then he's able to continue moving in the direction that he wants to go in without any interference from these lower vibrational mental energies. We've got self-confidence. Let's do one more. Hello everyone, welcome in. This is Brianna with another message for the collective. I hope you guys are doing alright. Happy Monday, everyone. I hope you all had a peaceful weekend. I'm just going to tap into the energy to see what messages want to come out, Spirit. If you nurture it, it will grow. Help me channel clear and concise messages for the collective. Messages of insight, clarity, wisdom. Messages for growth and evolution, Spirit. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me block out any negative interference. Thank you for your protection. What does the collective need to know here? Messages in love, Spirit. If you nurture it, it will grow. Something needs your attention. Something needs your time and attention. Something needs your energy in order for it to continue growing. This could also be a message about the negativity in our lives, right? The energies that we're seeking to move away from. If we pay too much attention to those energies, whether we know it or not, we're fueling them, right? We're allowing them to stay within our conscious awareness. We're allowing them to stay in our reality because we're pouring so much of our time, energy, and attention into those things. Even if the time, or even if the energy that we're pouring into those experiences, those peoples, those habits that we're trying to break away from, even if those energies are disdain and agitation and irritation, it's still an emotional connection, right? So whatever you nurture, whatever you're nurturing in this energy is growing. It's growing quickly, very soon. Be prepared. Energy is manifesting like rapid fire right now. So new timelines are springing up all over the place. So be careful with what you are pouring your time, energy, and attention into, right? Those things are your energetic currency. So be careful with what you are investing in. Not be careful. I don't want to say be careful because that sounds kind of fear-mongery. Not be careful. Just be intentional, right? Be aware. Love in the making. Okay, so maybe this is a love reading. Love in the making. Maybe this love in the making, maybe you're manifesting love, or you're trying to align yourself with a love in the 3D, right? You're trying to align yourself with love, or you're wishing, you're craving, you're longing for love. It needs nutrients. It needs water. It needs emotional energy in order for it to grow. in order for the energy to shift. The energy is shifting. So if you're manifesting romance, then there needs to be some sort of investment, right? Emotional investment. If you nurture it, it will grow. The energy will shift if you nurture it. We've got manipulation, sabotage. Dun dun dun. The energy is shifting. Maybe someone or something, these manipulative, saboteur energies could be internal or external. They're trying to shift. The energy is shifting again. They're trying to shift your energy, your time, your attention, and your focus away from what it is that you're manifesting. Send you down a different energetic gateway, send you through a different energetic portal. If these energies, manipulation, sabotage, if they can steal your focus, then they determine which timeline you land on, right? Where attention goes, energy flows. Where energy goes, attention flows. Yeah, so just be mindful, okay? There's the Tower. There's some manipulative energies. Oh, okay. Maybe this energy is wanting you to close your heart on this love, right? Close your heart chakra. Closed heart, manipulation, sabotage. Very soon, be prepared. Okay, let's keep going. Tell me about if you nurture it, it will grow. There's another message here about surrendering, sacrificing, letting go, releasing a gift. A gift of emotional communication, emotional exchange with the chalice here, emotional outpouring due to fear, the dream killer. This is the manipulation. Whether this fear be coming up from your subconscious or this fear is being projected onto you, there's a chance or there's a risk at closing your heart to this gift, sacrificing it. Tell me about love in the making. The King of Earth. The Two of Cups, blossoming romance. Man, these energies are something else, boy. Okay, so I feel like there's an opportunity to build a foundation here. Build a foundation with some sort of love interest, some sort of romantic interest. There's an opportunity. The timing is perfect. The timing is now, right? There's an opportunity to lay a solid foundation, maybe invest in some sort of romance. For a king of earth, there may be some internal sorrow, disappointment, self-pity, self-sabotaging energies that are coming to the surface with this manipulation. Maybe these energies are wanting you to close your heart, or they're triggering something. They're triggering some sort of response, emotional reaction that maybe it's like an instinctual pattern, or a response that just runs on autopilot, where you close your heart and you move away, right? In this energy. But the angel realm and cosmic law are on your side. Clear-headed. They're trying to help you with some sort of mental clarity so that you find your way. Okay, tell me about manipulation and sabotage. Manipulation, sabotage. The King of Air is mastery of mature thought, right? He's mastered and tamed his mind. He's able to make clear and concise choices, right? That positively impact his future. So maybe there's some sort of manipulation and sabotage around a choice, or around your mental energy, or around taking action on a choice that you've made, right? This is a masculine energy. Masculine energies they take action. Maybe someone is... We've got all the kings out here. Pretty much. All the kings out here. You've already received some sort of activation, integration, light codes. So you know what your heart desires, right? You know, your heart knows the way, pretty much. You've received this guidance from your higher self. This is giving like following your heart's desires, but there's some interference here with your mental energies. Okay, tell me about the closed heart. Mask. Thief. The thief is going to be, I don't know, it could be internal or external, right? It could be the, like I said earlier, the tendency to close your heart, close escapism, right? Escape your emotional energies, the tendency to run away from your emotional energies. Or it could be like a projection coming from someone else. Whoever this thief is, it's interfering, or there's the potential for this energy to interfere with what it is that you're manifesting. If you allow it, right? If you allow it. We've got the mirror, reflection, and then we've got wounding, early conditioning. So maybe this is like a coping mechanism that you learned in your childhood, or you picked up in your childhood. Close my heart so that my heart can't be broken. Or like armor, protecting your heart. This card, the mirror, it talks about the law of vibration. We don't attract what we want. We can want it all day. We can desire it all day. But if we're not a vibrational match to it, then we just don't align. It's a misalignment. So if these energies are coming up, right, we've got the mask here, so it may be hidden. You probably don't even know what's going on here, right? It may be some hidden coping mechanisms. You want to become aware so that you're manifesting with precision. That's another quality of this king of earth. He is the king of his energetic field, right? And he uses his energy. He's the master of his energy, so he's able to use his energy to manifest with precision. He's the last king in the deck, so he's been through the king of fire, the king of water, the king of air, and now he's the ultimate king, right? He's the king of all things, or he's the king of himself. So he's able to identify these lower vibrational energies and either alchemize them or eradicate them, right? That way they aren't interfering with what it is that we're manifesting. Courage, have strength. Anything else we need to know about this? I saw the tower. What else can we know about this? Activation again. What else can we know about this? Mental anguish, heartbreak. What else can we know, Spirit? The mirror came back out. As within, so without. We've got the butterfly, transcending, transformation, transforming the inner so that it reflects outward, right? Transcending internal limitations. We've got leading the direction of your life with precision. These energies can't sneak up on you because you're the king of yourself. We've got the sun, revelation. What else can we know, Spirit? Murky thoughts under the king of air. Murky thoughts is the complete opposite of the king of air. So maybe there's some mental fog. Yeah, it's this manipulation, this sabotage, this confusion. Guys, I don't know if this energy is external or external. Internal or external. It could be both, but I guess it doesn't really matter if someone is projecting this energy onto you or not, because when you are the master of your mind, these energies can project all day, but they just bounce off, right? Or the king of air is he's proficient at like sorting through what's his and what's not. He can cut through the glamour and illusion. So if there is any mental fog, he can cut through it quickly, and he does this by staying in alignment with his vision, with his higher self. He trusts his vision. He trusts the information that he's received from his higher self. Anything that goes against that, or anything that tries to get him to change his mind, he just detaches. He detaches from it, and then he's able to continue moving in the direction that he wants to go in without any interference from these lower vibrational mental energies. We've got self-confidence. Let's do one more. Okay, so maybe, I feel like this is holding back, right? Holding back communication, hiding. Oh, this is hiding how you feel. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we've got closed heart, hidden identity, and letter communication. So there's some sort of hidden emotional energies. This masculine is hiding his heart. Oh. Okay, what can we know about this energy over here? Murky thoughts again. These thoughts are weighing you down. And it's okay. We've got marriage, heart, and clouds. Murky thoughts 3 times. We've got murky thoughts 3 times. Mental fog 3 times around love, romance, union, coming together, confusion, lots of confusion. So what do we do with this energy, Spirit? What do we do with this energy? What do we do with this energy? Karma. Karma, what goes around comes around. Whatever energy a person puts into the world, be it positive or negative, will be returned to that person. So you're creating your future. You're creating your destiny. You're creating your own karma with your actions. Yeah. Prison. Self-imposed limitations. It says prison represents a state of physical, mental, or emotional confinement that prevents one from reaching their full potential. Mental confinement is preventing you from reaching your full potential. Water, skillful navigation. Water represents the ability to maneuver around obstacles and overcome challenges by developing fluidity and flexibility in the mind. Paradise, comfort and enjoyment. Paradise represents a time of pure bliss and relaxation where all of your physical and emotional needs are fulfilled. During this period, you are free from worry, strife, and conflict, as negativity cannot penetrate this state of happiness and contentment. So on the other side of this sphere, there's a new timeline that's going to feel like paradise, comfort, and enjoyment. You're going to be so elevated, right? Elevated in this energy on this timeline that these lower vibrational energies, they won't be able to reach you. Now we've got union, coming together. Union represents this energy is insane. Union represents a balanced and harmonious flow of love, support, and understanding between 2 people. Partnership, reciprocity, agreement, win-win, perfect match. So this is what's on the other side of your fear. Comfort, enjoyment, paradise with a perfect match. But as of right now, there needs to be some sort of adaptability, emotional intelligence, maybe using your intuition to navigate yourself out of this prison, self-imposed limitations, self-limiting beliefs, insecurities, your comfort zone, or maybe it's just apprehension, right? You're not sure. Now is not a good time to be unsure. We've got choice point, choose your path. Free will enables us to alter our course at will. A choice point is an opportunity to consciously choose the path and the version of yourself you wish to move forward with. And then we've got homecoming, feeling at home. A person, environment, or experience will help you feel completely comfortable and at ease. Okay, so I say that now isn't the time to be unsure because I don't know if I mentioned this, but energy is manifesting rapidly right now, right? We're in some sort of magical wormhole, right? So what you invest your, like, if you nurture it, it will grow. What you invest your time, your energy, and your attention, it's mainly just your energy, right? Your thoughts, your emotional energies, and your actions, right? The actions that you take, what you invest in, it's manifesting like this. Like, you can be in a whole different reality tomorrow just based on the choices that you make. But the opposite is also true. Like, if you are stuck, if you are confused, it causes delays. But whatever energy a person puts into the world, be it positive or negative, will be returned to that person. These energies are being returned, like, rapidly. I'm just going to do a few of these and then we'll close out, okay, guys? This reading about stressed me out. My goodness. What does the collective need to know from this deck, please, Spirit? What does the collective need to know from this deck? Anything? The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups, Aquarius and Pisces. The Knight of Cups is moving forward with the Chalice, right? It's like creative impulse. It's like the desire to express. Moving forward with the desire to express. It's having a clear vision, clear emotions, pure emotions, and expressing them. This energy could also be like flighty and unreliable, right? Very charming, very dreamy and attractive, but there may be some conflicting natures, conflicting actions, right? Like internal conflict, wanting one thing but acting in a different way, or just this, right? Closing your heart or masking your emotions. Could also be emotional immaturity. What else, Spirit? The law of cause and effect. Every action produces a reaction. We were just talking about that, right? Every action produces a reaction. Just be mindful of your actions. Even if your action is to this, right? Hide your feelings. Be mindful of that, because there's going to be some sort of reaction. You're creating your future. You're creating your destiny right now. Crown chakra. I know. I see the divinity in me. I see the divinity in others. This is trusting the information that you receive from your higher self, right? Operating with spiritual intelligence. Yes, we're human, right? These energies are a part of the human conditioning, right? We were taught this, or we had to develop these walls, these protective barriers to protect ourselves from maybe our parents or maybe society. So this isn't to try to put anyone down or make anyone feel bad about their tendency to mask their emotions, because we're human. But we evolve, we ascend into these higher densities of consciousness when we become aware of these energies and we don't let these energies dictate our lives, right? That's operating with spiritual intelligence and divine consciousness. Being a reflection, a clear reflection, a pure reflection of our vision of our higher self, like the Knight of Cups. What do we have here? The Two of Wands, Mars and Aries. The energy to move forward from a place of balance. So maybe there needs to be some sort of internal balance, right? Maybe meditation, so that you can come to a clear decision, a clear choice, and move forward. We did see choice point, didn't we? The Two of Wands represents rulership over your own life. So this is like self-empowerment, confidence, and self-governance, right? leading the direction of your own life and doing it from a place of self-assurance that comes from being centered, right? Being grounded like the King of Earth. This is decision making, planning for future success, and applying wisdom to future choices, right? All right, guys, I'm going to leave this message here. I hope it resonates, and I'll see you on the next one.